はい、どうもこんにちは、でゅらっさです。前回の続きとなります、エースコンバット7スカイザンノンミッション1が終わりました。チュートリアルですね。今度はミッション2ですね。ネクストミッション。
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Erusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Erusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Erusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Erusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from two continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Erusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Erusia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
I am Princess Rosa East of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Ocean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
この子たくましいね。
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
はい。というわけで、今回は矢印じゃなくて、よくある、こう、三国無双みたいなやつでいう敵将みたいなマップになってるんですよ。これ地上の敵ですね。ビークル、戦車のことですかね。というわけで、今度はこうやってやっていきましょう。このエアークラフトツリーというので、強化パーツの解放 MRP さっきの機体を倒したりとかするのでもらえたりするわけだ。ファイター、機動性が高く対空戦闘を得意とする機体です。マルチロール。戦争ではよくロール、役割なんて言われたりするもんね。対空戦闘、対地戦闘のどちらにも対応可能な機体です。アタッカー、安定性が高く対地戦闘を得意とする機体です。だいたい重たい機体が多いですね。エアトゥエア。 と、まあ、空対空ですね。Air to Ground、空対地と、あとそのと。はいはい。パラメーター。スピードが機体の速さ、モビリティが機動性能。旋回したりいろいろってことですね。スタビリティ、安定性能。エアトゥエア、対空戦闘性能。あ、そういうの見れるんだ。便利だね。ディフェンス。まあ大体エアトゥエア高いやつはディフェンスも低いですよね。なるほど。面白いね、それも。もしみんなとやるならコストここまでにしてくださいねっていうやつですね。エイブリル。フリーフライトモード限定。そっか、確かに積んでないって言ってたもんね。F14D。スーパートムキャット。まあよくトムキャットっていうと、あれだよね。まあ、広く映画とかでも使用されてて、あれだよ。ね、タバコとグラサンが流行った、トム・ハンクスじゃなくて、トム・クルーズね。トム・クルーズが主演した、あれ、てれててんてんってやつ。まあね、てれててんてん興味あったら見てみてください。ただ、今すぐ買えそうなものはミサイルとかそういったものだけですね。じゃあ今度 F16 使ってみましょう。はい、使用可能になりました。で、一応 SASM も買っておきましょう。はい。まあ、今回必要なのは、およそ GRB ってやつですね。GPB。はい。じゃあ今度こっちですね。F16 のこっちですね。ロックオンした目標に向かって誘導する投下型誘導爆弾。さっきなんか入手しているものがあったもんね。わかりました。とりあえずこの軽量型ブレードディスク。では行ってみましょう。結構こうゆっくり作ったけどね、機体ね。怒られないのかな。はい。
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target.
はーい。
But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
スマートにやるよってこと。
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close. Yep.
あ、地上兵装使ってみましょう。例えばですね、ホイッと落としてみると手動、こんな感じです。使いづらい。あの子にやられそうになりました。あった。あ、待った、なんか飛んでるね。はい、じゃあ次行きましょう。一発で倒れるのかな。一発ですね。 すごい。
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors
危ない。
inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds. We'll go. Here they
ね、地上戦はね、
Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what
なかなか難しいんですよね。
is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
Do we really have interceptors? They're still pounding us.
あらミス。はい、行きまーす。よいしょ。
Targeting gun range.
おい。これで、×ボタンで銃を撃つこともできます。危ない。そうですね。おっつ。まあ正面からなんて当たりはしないでしょう。
Two targets remaining.
よっ。
Was just about to go online. We pushed the plan forward too fast. Ace was too far from Allied territory.
ちょっと戦闘機落としますか。
H2, bandit on your tail.
いや、後ろだ。
There's an enemy on your tail.
H2, they have a lock on you.
Missile fire. Evading.
その子を一旦倒しましょう。
H2, box 2.
はい、お次、もっと近くにいるでしょう。
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets too.
ああいう時に次のミサイルが用意できるのにちょっと時間がかかりますので、まあそういう時にですね、撃つのがいいでござんすかね。
Miss. That's a miss.
なんやと。
H2, they have a lock on you.
えい。
Bandit destroyed.
よし。危ない。今回ミサイルレーダーすごい見やすいですね。 H64D って何ですかね。アパッチかなんかですかね。これは安心していいでしょう。こっち。よいしょ。さすがにお互い正面向き合ってるとなかなか。はい。こっちか。
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Locked on target.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
危ないっすね。お尻。よし。いただき。何？何？
Locked. It's chow time. Column 3, box 2. Missed. Miss. That's a miss.
Hostile has a lock. Missile, right now.
あ。 やったーと言いつつ、またちょっとロックオンされているので、まず空中の敵をどうにかしましょうか。ちょっと弾が足りるか不安になってきたね。これね、ドッグファイト超大変なんですよ。よっよし、昔の戦闘機は大変だったんだろうな。ミッションアップデート。まあ、あと一発でしょ。はい。ちょっと地上兵器を倒すのに邪魔なあなた方を排除させていただきます。いや、そのままよ。何？耐久性が高かったのか。あ、まだ飛んでないのね。よいしょー。あ、
What happened? Status report. Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close. Wait, they're being launched. You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
いやー、何それ。
Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. H2, these drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them.
当たんなかった。
HQ, this is Column 1. Bandits can
こうやってミッションアップデートされたときに
Repeat, bandits are drones.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it.
実は対空機と戦うことがありますよなんていうのがしれっとあったりするんですよね。
Shit! I got an enemy in front of me and behind me.
H2 enemy has a lock on you.
みんな気軽にバンバン打ち上がって。
Hostile on your tail.
お尻の追いかけっこが激しい。まあ足んないっすよね。うまいこと回避されますね。このお尻についてるのをどうにかしないと。こっちから。すごい動きしとる。そう、バーナー使っとる。これじゃあ当たるかわかんない。
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just two more.
Missile evaded. Missile.
これならいけるだろう。よし。もうミサイルがない。いきなりこんなミッションあるんだね。逃げられる。早い。ああ。
Lock broken by the clouds. H2 missile evade.
よっ、こっちから。
Clouds are screwing up the accuracy. Locked. Don't ice up in there. The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase them down and pull the trigger.
なかなかですね。もう弾ないんだ。ミサイル2個だけなんか追加されたんだけど。いやー、ほんと足りなかった。ここでね、墜落するとまたミッション最初からやり直しなんですよ、大体。
argument. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
なんか
Current target is on rails, but they're still military.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
というわけでね、今回はこういう感じのミッションでありました。一気飛ばしちゃったっていうのと、あと、あれだよね。無駄打ちが多かったね。あ、結構高かったんだね。これすごいよね、最初の散り方。もうね、最初言った通り弾足んなくなっちゃったね。もうちょっと対地兵器使ってもよかったね。すごいよね。そういう動きをしてたんだ。めっちゃ追ってる。というわけで今回7960。ランクは C です。まあちょっといろいろとのんびりやりすぎた感がありますね。というわけで今回もここまでです。ではまたお会いしましょう。またな。